Right, YouTube, this evening we are going to dismantle all of these laptop batteries and we're going to recover the 18650 cells out of them. Tools we're going to be using are a nice protected screwdriver, just a straight screwdriver, a little pair of snips which probably shouldn't really be used for this, but I've got a couple of pairs so not really that bothered. Some larger snips, a pair of pliers that I don't really care about, and some gloves because I got way too many cuts and scrapes and scratches. So, gloves on, we'll make a start. Also the gloves are useful because they cover rings and things like that, so don't want that around batteries. We've got the circuit tester over here as well to test the voltages on the cells, see if there's any that we just need to chuck away. I'll start with this one. Now all of these cells are Lenovo packs. Give a closer look at that. And the Lenovo packs are miraculously easy to take in bits. They you literally will come in bits just as you look at them. Okay, not really, but I'll show you what I mean. So, to take one of these apart, you need to find this fault line here. You might be able to see better on this camera. You need to find this little line here. And if there's a hole, nice hole to put your screwdriver in to pry against, like there is there, that's great, and you can start to take it in bits. So you place screwdriver into hole and crack along that seam and just keep on following that seam. Work your way along over the top of the connector. There we go, past the battery management board and then to the back. Now at this point you have to just lift it enough to break that bit, and the same on this side, so track this up to the corner, and again just enough just to defeat that, and then you can literally pull with your hands and the battery opens up. So we've got 6 18650 cells in this battery, which we're going to remove now. Liberate them from this case. There we go. That's this bit we no longer need. That's going in the bin. So once you've got to this point, the first thing that we need to do is get rid of this battery management controller. So that's just a case of literally just snipping each one of these individually. Now I definitely advise that you snip them individually instead of going straight through. This means that the batteries are less connected together. So that goes away. Then we have got lots of cells within the battery that are all strung together. So if you separate those out into pairs, now 18650 cells, they have the positive here, which has got this white ring, and then the negative at this side. What I advise you do is start working at the negative side, because if you start trying to pull this bit off here, you can nick the outer cover and you can get a bit of a spark. I've not managed to have many accidents taking these in bits. They're normally pretty easy to take in bits. There is only one thing that I would definitely advise you to be careful of. Definitely wear gloves for a start, and be careful of these bits when you have cut the tabs. They are unbelievably sharp. So I tend to go for a pair of pliers, like so a pair of side cutters like this, or a pair of cutters like this, and I simply place them on top and roll. Now that didn't work. I'll get rid of that bit. We'll pull this temperature sensor off. These are slightly, these are not quite as sharp, these ones, and these tend to do a bit of a better job at it. But you can literally just put these in and roll over like that. Now I tend to tidy up the ends a bit as well, because I don't want to catch clothing or whatnot on there. Then again, starting from this end, you can now do the positive ends. Get that out there. And off there. Again, tidy up the ends, also so that they go in the charger correctly. And there we go, we've got two 18650 batteries liberated. We'll put them over here, we'll bob them on the circuit tester. So this first one's 3.86 and this one's 3.86 also. What you'll find is that the batteries will have discharged themselves down to a similar voltage. So we'll probably find that the rest of these are 3.86 as well. That's what I have found. Again, just tidying the ends of these up. Do the positives. See, some of them come off quite easily. Oh, that was a little spark. There we go. That's an example of what you can manage to do with the. So what I've done there is I've just grazed there, and that's enough to short out from here to here. Just generally not being very careful with the clips. So we'll get this bit off the bottom of this one and we'll test these, and I think they'll end up being 3.86 volts. Sometimes you find one that is much lower. When I say much lower, significantly lower. I pulled out cells out of a battery, and every single one of the cells was 0.6 volts, which is pretty much throw it away. You're not really going to get much out of that. So our next two batteries, again, we're probably looking at 3.8, 3.7, 3.7. Okay, they may have been paired up. Again, a little bit of stuff to take off here. There we go. Right, so again, starting on the negative side. To there. You can, if you want, at this point where you've got just the bridge across the positive, you can pull, which I've had mixed results with, but the last one you normally end up having to use the tool to do the last bit. Just snip these top bits off and then we'll check the voltages on these two then. Okay, so we've got 3.8 and 3.8. So that's 6 batteries there, ready to go. So we've only got 4, 8. Yes, loads to go. Right, So I think the rest of this video will probably end up being a time lapse. I'll sort of shrink this down. I'll carry on recording the audio just in case there's something that I want to point out. I bought these cells on eBay as a job lot of 50 cells, and so far I've probably dismantled about 10, I think, so far, looking at the box over there. So yeah, I will carry on dismantling these.
Thank you. real springtime. Take one.